manufacturers of roach proof. Now, Paul Harvey News.
Good morning, Americans. Actor Rock Hudson is hospitalized in Paris. He is gravely ill. There is yet no confirmed diagnosis. You and we have heard tentative diagnoses of liver cancer and AIDS. He is undergoing tests for both and for everything else. Medical schools at long last are beginning to teach nutrition, but not enough yet. A government study concludes that future doctors are not learning enough about nutrition, about its role in disease treatment and prevention. 21 hours of nutrition education in 4 years is not enough, and most med schools require less than that. The head bred of Poland, Jaruzelski, to visit the United States this fall. Billy Graham will preach in Romania in September. That's his first invitation to that communist country. Meanwhile, 3 in Czechoslovakia have been arrested, convicted, jailed for up to 5.5 years for smuggling. For smuggling into Czechoslovakia, chalices and crucifixes, rosaries. Page 2. Scientists, since the first one, have searched for a roach powder that really does get rid of roaches. So who is this Alan Bright who claims his does? So another university has had to satisfy itself. The University of Nebraska this time. And the Entomological Society of America has confirmed the findings. Roach-proof really does keep its promises, and no, there is nothing else like it. Compared to the best of leading aerosols, roach-proof is 8 times more effective. Compared to the best of the so-called foggers, roach-proof is 30 times more effective. And it's so simple, so inexpensive, you've spent a fortune on professional pesticide services. Roach-proof's at any hardware store, and you get more than enough for about $8. So the one that all of these several university studies confirm really does the job is the one that spelled its own way, P-R-U-F-E, roach-proof. From the scientific fraternity, congratulations, Mr. Bright. And from the rest of us, thank you. South Africa, for all of its ferment, might learn from its neighbor nations. Rhodesia got rid of its white rulers, renamed itself Zimbabwe, selected Mugabe prime minister, but internal strife is no less. Both the ins and the outs are black now, but no less violent. Government troops rampage against those who dare to oppose. People and homes are burned. Opposition leader Joshua Nkomo's home has been raided. Today he is predicting his own assassination. And in black Uganda also, Idi Amin is gone, but the murders continue. So many factions killing and torturing one another in Uganda with roots in politics, religion, and greed that some whisper it was better under the barbarian Amin. In the spotlight at this year's Keeneland yearling sales of 258 future racehorses, the average price was more than $500,000. And a thoroughbred colt, the son of Nijinsky II, a half-brother of Seattle Slew, brought $13 million. A British syndicate. Last night's all-star game between Republicans and Democrat members of the Congress, 9-3, the GOP. Shop talk in the Nielsen ratings last week. The networks had 68% of the total TV audience. It's the best they've done since May. Of the networks, NBC did best. UPI has had another profitable month. That makes 9 in a row. At the movie box office last week, Back to the Future did best. Re-release of E.T. was second. Alabama's Governor George Wallace gets that operation today in Denver to relieve 13 years of pain. Oh, Mississippi State Department of Tourism did not hold its convention out of state. I parroted an error. Mississippi Department of Tourism always has and always will convention in Mississippi. You thought so. 15,000 tents on 7,000 acres. This year's Boy Scout Jamboree in Bowling Green, Virginia celebrates 75 years of scouting. First aid, knot tying, woodcraft, all of that plus space technology and computer science. And one thing more, to be married Saturday, St. Joseph's Church, Oklahoma City, Marguerite Smith, who is 79, and Colonel Bill Harrington, who is 82. Marguerite, the first-time bride, says she never was one to rush into things. Paul Harvey. Good day.
Jones Ford has slashed prices on all new Fords in order to reach their July quota during the huge midsummer sale. It's the best selection you'll find for miles around and probably at the best bottom line prices. Now, if you're in the market for a small car, Jones Ford has them. The popular Escorts, Tempo, cars and wagons, Mustangs, and even the sporty EXPs. If it's a family car you're interested in, again, Jones Ford has them. T-Birds, LTDs, Crown Victorias, all with Ford's better ideas and all with years of driving pleasure built into them. And if your needs fall into the truck category, Jones Ford has those too. The tough Ford Rangers, Bronco wagons, F-100, F-150, and F-250 pickups, plus vans. So whatever car or truck you're looking for, Jones Ford has it, and at tremendous savings during their big midsummer sale now going on. For huge straight sale discounts or terrific trade allowances, the place to go is Jones Ford, just off I-26 at Rivers and Remount. Sales to make friends, service to keep them.
And at 8:36, CSC coastal weather. Charlie Hall says mostly cloudy all day. Showers and thunderstorms are likely. The high around 88 degrees. There's a good chance of rain tonight and tomorrow, too. The low tonight about 72 and tomorrow's high 85. In the harbor, winds out of the southeast around 10 to 15 knots today. Average seas will be about 1 foot. The next tide in Charleston Harbor is a high tide, happens at 2:05 in the afternoon. Right now, it's anywhere from partly sunny to mostly cloudy, depending on where you happen to be. 75 in North Charleston, 77 downtown. I'm Charlie Davis, WCSC News.
Nash!